888. Because at Mike Scott Plumbing, if water runs through it, we do it. Even if water's not running through it at this particular moment. Mike Scott Plumbing.
We're saving thousands with Robert Palmer.
So rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around. If you're trying to get a mortgage, if you're trying to get the best credit card, if you're looking at student loans, cell phone bills, you name it, rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around.
That's rule number one, just one more vital part of fighting back to stop being a financial zombie. Yes, you can take the mystery out of the complicated world of finances. Take charge when it comes to your money. Listen in on The Source, 96.3 FM and 1370 AM, Saturdays at 12:05.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. And let's see, if the temperature has changed at all. 54 degrees is what it is here. Temperature is expected to reach 81 today, and it looks like a pretty nice day. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center to remind us that we have a role in what he does for a living, which is to keep us living. Hey, there's something to work on there. There's something to make better. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, really good weekend, yeah.
We had, let's see, Friday Friday was, of course, here, but then Friday evening was the, what is that? You bringing in a tree? Robin's bringing in a tree. I don't know why. We went to that boxing thing for the vets, helping vets, and the broken wing, which is, the broken wing, by the way, if you don't know, is a project to help kids who are being bullied. And I think it's also to help kids who are bullying other kids, to try to, to use martial arts in some way to put an end to that nonsense.
Yeah, it's I think it's a fantastic program. Both of my boys have actually participated in that, taken the pledge not to be a bully or to step up for somebody who is being bullied. Wow. Yeah, it's an awesome program that they've kind of developed and kind of seeded, and it's starting really to mature and to grow, and hopefully it'll become something that everybody could take part in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
And Anthony James, Anthony from Homewood Suites, sure. And he was scheduled to box, but his blood pressure was high, and I think he went to the hospital. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I heard you guys just talking about that, and I hope he's all right.
Yeah, well, he appears to be. He was on Facebook, and he was chatting. He's in the video. Of course, he's not fighting in the video, but he was there to fight. And I guess when they did the weigh-in and the health, whatever they do, I guess he didn't pass, which is too bad. I went up to the doctor, Dr. Knapp, who's one of the vets, to get him on videotape. I wanted to say, what is there a reason we need a doctor here today? I was just trying to be silly. I was trying to be the entertainer, and then he wasn't there, and instead Judge McCune was there. So I said, is there any reason we need a judge at a boxing event? And I think he took me seriously. Like, I think he didn't realize I was being silly, but so it was one of those moments where you say, whoops. So he says, no, I'm here to support the veterans. So
right.
Anyway.
Right.
Anyway. How is the blood supply? What do we need to know?
Again, we're kind of in this pattern where we just can't get enough O's to meet our needs. So, but everything else, all the other blood types were pretty good. We have just over a 3-day blood supply, and we just need more people to get out there and give the gift of life and donate blood, especially type O.
Yeah. How many inventions do you think there are? There was a story this morning about the Wright brothers. Sure. I guess the plans at the patent office were lost and then found again after 30-something years. The inventions that make blood donating possible, I mean, there must be numerous. We take them all for granted, and everything that is involved, right?
Yeah, there's probably thousands of inventions that, devices that we use every day, and everything from testing it to, turning it into a product that we can use on another human being to transporting it. Yeah, there's probably thousands.
So let me ask you a question. When I was with Alex the other day, he had his LASIK eye surgery. Did I tell you that?
Yes.
Okay. We were talking about donating blood, and he says that they're always real happy to see his arms because he's got real easy to see veins. And sure. I have real hard to see veins. So now he works out all the time. Is that why? Is that why his veins are more visible? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So
all
the less fat, the easier it is to stick.
Yeah. Well, all that accordion pumping doesn't do anything, does it?
I don't think so.
No.
No, and plus your hydration and what you eat. You're just overall health. The healthier you are, the easier it is to stick, and the younger you are too.
Little Debbie nutty bars that kind of work against you.
For some reason, those don't help.
Today on the subject, it's Robin is in the room. This is a subject I hope Robin would have played with. Guys who women avoid. The guys who women avoid. I think Robin is avoiding me
All
today.
right.
Oh, no, I had to take care of the tree.
What is the tree?
Oh, Kathy Steppen Snyder has this tree, and it was given to her by her dad, and she had to have some special things done to it. So she talked to Carol Ann Baldwin, and Carol Ann asked Kathy to bring the tree in today, and she's got potting soil and stuff. So Carol Ann's plan tomorrow during the gardening show, I guess, is to repot it or do something special with it.
Oh, okay.
So we have to
We have a video.
videotape
We have a
it.
video project tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So Carol Ann's going to do it. I don't know what's going to happen to the carpet in here. I mean, I got the vacuum.
I know
cleaner,
what's
so
going to
it
happen
was
to the
set.
carpet. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to be vacuuming. That's what everybody does. Everybody leaves everything for Robin to vacuum.
Yeah, so we got the vacuum cleaner. We're set. The real one that plugs in the wall. So it'll be interesting tomorrow.
All right. So the topic with Galen today, Robin,
Yes.
is in part it's necessary that you're in the room because the guys that women avoid, the types of guys that women avoid. Okay, that's the topic.
Okay.
This is going nowhere. This is just not.
I can't wait to hear
This is like the Wright brothers' failed plan. It's not flying at all.
What? Well, we haven't started yet.
No, I know, but I can feel it.
We had
I
to
could
go
just,
through the
I know, but you know how you have
Now
a
we're
gut
done.
feeling, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I was
Galen?
looking forward to yours and Galen's comments.
Galen,
Yeah.
did I ask you how the blood supply is already or not? I can't remember.
Yes.
Oh, I
He
did.
said
Okay.
typo.
Yes.
He said emergency.
Oh, that's
I
right.
was paying attention
That's right.
even though I was futzing with the tree.
Doing what?
Futzing.
Oh, futzing.
TS.
Pan Flooring is who you should thank for sponsoring this segment with Galen Unold and LifeSouth. Pan Flooring has some beautiful flooring. We've got some of their flooring right here at WOCA. You can make your floor prettier. Go to 1201 Southwest 17th Street. Visit Pan Flooring and see what kind of samples they have over there for you to consider in your own home. The store is right by the bridge called the McKay Williams Bridge, a few blocks from Pine Avenue. I also thank the folks over at Palm Garden. Palm Garden has some long-term health care, skilled nursing care, respite care, rehabilitation, and of course, more than I probably know. Plus, they have those chats at the garden every now and then.
Yeah. That's such a cool idea you came up with, Jan. That's wonderful.
So go to Palm Garden and get a tour and familiarize yourself with what they do over there, and you will have them on your list of places to be aware of when you need them. You might not need them today. You might not need them for 10 years.
Yes.
You never know. But things change and often do, right?
Yeah.
Galen's gotten quiet today. So,
He's waiting.
Oh no! I mean, you're talking. I can't talk. I'm not supposed to talk when you're talking.
all right. So, is there any sports I should
What am I
bring?
supposed to say?
Nothing.
Interrupt
Radio
you?
No, don't. Don't still say anything. Let's see. I had a sports story. Let's see. See if I can do this. The Powerpuff Girls are returning to TV tonight.
They are.
Yeah, 11-year hiatus. Did you know that?
I didn't know they were gone 11 years. They're up there with Hello Kitty, let me tell you.
Yeah, up there.
Powerpuff Girls.
It's North Carolina versus Villanova in the NCAA championship game. Any comment on that one?
Yep. Yep. It'll actually be a good game. I think those are by far and away the two best teams in college basketball. So, I mean, the game Saturday night was pretty boring. So, hopefully it'll be a better game tonight. But that's not the biggest story in sports.
What is it? What is?
It's opening day for baseball.
Oh, that's right. This is a big day for you. No wonder you couldn't care less about how to women avoid men and all that stuff.
Larry, you never gave me a chance to comment on it. You talked about it, and then you just kept going.
Well,
I don't like to interrupt you.
I got you. I appreciate that.
Radio etiquette.
Ready, etiquette.
It
Yeah,
doesn't sound well if we both talk at the same time.
I know.
It's just not good.
I know. So we went to this boxing. It was the first time I ever went to a boxing match, and apparently I didn't really go to a boxing match. It was all fun.
No. Yeah, no. You've never been to a boxing match, huh?
I
In
worked.
all the events you worked at, like Nassau,
I was just going to say,
Coliseum or anything?
I did work at the boxing events, but did I ever explain why I was never there for the boxing events? Did I ever?
No.
I thought I explained this
Yeah, you did.
on the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe not when Galen
not
was
to
out
me.
there.
Well, okay. When you worked at the Nassau Coliseum as a cleanup guy, which is what I was a part of the maintenance team, okay? The boss said, "Look, you need to get so many hours in every week, but if you want to be here for a concert or for a game or for anything like that, let me know and I'll try to work the schedule around what you want to do." Well, there was actually very few people that I worked with who cared about the concerts. I was like one of the few. So I would always raise my hand for the concerts. Yeah, I want to work the concert, So I would work a lot of concerts. The boxing matches was unanimous. So it was almost all Spanish-speaking guys that I worked with.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And they all wanted to see the boxing matches. So he had more than enough. The boss had more than enough to work the boxing match. But I would be there to set up the chairs and everything.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
that I wouldn't be there during the actual match. And the interesting thing, when Sinatra showed up, he had his stage set up exactly like the boxing, except without the ropes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so he could turn around.
It was the same stage. We used the same thing for him. I guess that was
Wow.
what he wanted.
Wow, but no blood stains on the floor when he performed.
Nothing on the floor. When Sinatra performed, this was another thing, and because I would work after the games and after the events. Charlie Daniels, nice guy, right? But after the event, I mean, you could have filled up 2 dump trucks full of garbage with how much garbage people left. Not him, not the man himself, but his fans. Okay.
I'm sure there were some unique items there.
Frank Sinatra, I am telling you, his audience left the place spotless. I showed up after this. I didn't work the Sinatra concert either because that was another one where that was one of the few music concerts they all wanted to see. So
See, everybody got rid of their own garbage and used the trash can.
everybody, I went into work. I thought, oh, are we going to get paid for this? I mean, it's like we're done in an hour. But I don't know if you like unions, but I said, thank God for the union. You get paid 8 hours no matter how long you work.
That's right.
All right. So we'll take a little break.
Oh, okay.
On the other side, I have, what do I have? The 8 types of guys women will do anything to avoid.
Okay.
See if I'm one of them. I'm all of them, I think. We'll be right back.
4 ugly.
Putting the
That's 2
local
of 'em.
back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident this Monday. Times of clouds and sun during the morning hours, then mostly sunny and pleasant in the afternoon with a high of 78 to 82. It'll be mainly clear Monday night and cool, low 51 inland, 59 along the coast. Tuesday will be a nice day with sunshine, high 77 along the coast, 83 inland. For Wednesday, partly sunny, the high 75 at the coast, 80 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Are you wasting hundreds or thousands of dollars on termite retreat fees? If you're not with Turner Pest Control, you probably are. Turner Pest Control offers the industry's only termite and pest control package that never charges retreat fees, ever. You can get started today for only $99. This is a value of $500 or more. This includes treatments, installation of monitoring stations, quarterly pest control, and a lifetime guarantee, all for an unbelievable low $99. Even if you have another pest control provider, visit turnerpest.com to find out how you can avoid paying those high termite retreat fees.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Hey, this is Dan. Let me ask you a few questions. Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's Upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's Upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
All right, 20 minutes after 8 o'clock. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Galen, I have a quick question about the boxing thing we saw.
Okay.
If a fan of boxing was in the room on Friday night, they might have been disappointed. I mean, the whole thing was an exhibition, it was a fundraiser, and it was really, really fun for everybody, I presume. But I was thinking maybe next time they should have some actual people who can fight, even if they are like local celebrities. Would you be one of them? I mean, could you actually fight? And I'm not, okay, Chris Blair could actually fight. Okay, yeah. I could tell he was, but I think he was holding back too, and which is a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, so were the other professional boxers. They were holding back too.
Jesse and Jacob Sampson.
Yeah, the Sampson boys.
They were the other two professional fighters.
Yeah, and
Tito
Ocasio.
Yes,
yeah.
Tito Ocasio. So there are four.
Yeah, so they were really boxers, you know, and you know that they were holding back. They weren't letting go of these guys.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I think Dan could do it.
Yeah, Dan could do it.
Dan could do
he
the box.
looks like he's in shape.
Dan could do it. Galen could do it.
Yeah, Galen could.
Would you do that? Would you do that?
No, I'm not trained as a boxer. I haven't done any training as a boxer. And those guys who are professionals and who actually do it make it look really, really easy.
Yeah, I'm sure they.
I have sparred before, but I wouldn't get in there and box.
To emphasize your point, when the non-boxers, when the bell would ring after the first and second round, they'd sit in their corners. They're out of breath.
Yeah. Yeah.
and the actual professional guys, they're just standing there like, oh, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Well, it's a skill. I mean, it's something these people have studied and learned and trained at for years. So.
And the professionals had to hold back.
I was thinking if they asked me, I'll say, can I hold my?
They could kill them.
Can I wear my accordion? If I'm boxing, can I wear my accordion? Kind of as a shield.
I don't think that would help you.
It was a shield. Yeah, it would. You can't. You're not going to get past that thing. It's huge.
I'm pretty sure I could hit you in the face and in the kidneys.
No, you couldn't hit. Well, from the back, maybe. Yeah. Are you allowed to punch from the back?
You're allowed to punch in the kidneys.
From the back?
No, you can be from around.
You're not going to get. No. You've not seen my accordion. There's no way you're getting. All right,
here. Squeeze it in, and then your head would be wide open. So.
You can't waltz with a woman playing your accordion.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, if you strap it to
it's
her
horrible.
back,
It looks
then
horrible.
You play it.
All right, here we go. The things women hate about, the 8 types of guys women will do anything to avoid.
Okay.
The misogynist, the guy who makes no secret of his bitterness toward women in general.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
A rebound guy. Yeah.
Gosh.
The reason he's so appealing, this is the only type of behavior on the list that is, in fact, a total deal breaker.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going out with a guy? Yeah, but what does it would say when they would avoid them? That means to date them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So would you work with them? Would you work with a guy who doesn't like women?
You may not have a choice, but you wouldn't probably work for him for very long. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The self-righteous guys.
I don't like to deal with other guys who are like that. So yeah, I can imagine.
I don't either. I am not the guy. By the way, don't you hate? All right, you're with guys and you have other guys talking very dirty about like some lady you know together. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm just trying to say this in a way that everybody understands without me saying anything.
Yeah.
You know, I've worked with guys and they'll tell, oh, here comes Sally who works up in accounting. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then they go on and on. It's like, oh gosh, I can't stand that.
Oh,
talk.
I hate that.
You would because you're a woman, but a lot of guys get into that.
Oh my gosh.
You would talk.
But you wouldn't. But you, I can't imagine you and a Galen doing that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do it all the time.
Filthy.
Me and Galen would say, hey, hold on, look at her.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
Look at her, Galen. Holy mackerel, Galen. Look at her.
You wouldn't be great.
All right, number 7 is the self-righteous guy. The guy is very judgmental. He probably doesn't drink or smoke, and he doesn't hesitate to tell you shouldn't either.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate those kind of people.
You shouldn't be smoking that thing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the judgers. That's what I call them.
The judgers.
I'm going to invite you out on a date. But put down that alcohol and put down that cigarette. And
The arguer is number 6.
Uh-huh.
I'm having a hard time here.
The arguer.
This guy turns every conversation into an argument.
Wow. And we know people like that all the time. Whether it be
like
a
this
man
radio
or
show.
a woman.
And, that's what it kind of sounds like. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a time you can have a discussion without actually arguing at each other and taking things personally or to a personal level. So,
Yeah, but some people are combative naturally. They just love to just start an argument, out of the clear blue.
Sure, absolutely.
The next one is the cheap guy.
You got to pay for your own
The
stuff.
the guy says, we're going Dutch, by the way.
Oh.
Well, I mean, nobody likes any cheap person,
No.
no matter what they are. I mean, you, at the same time, you don't, I don't necessarily like the person who just throws their money around with everything.
Oh, yeah.
But, there's nothing worse than you going out with somebody or somebody invites you out and then all of a sudden you have to pay. Yeah, that's always weird.
Oh, exactly. You have to set up the rules
Yeah.
before you go out to see who's paying or if you're both paying, and then it'll be a fun evening.
Absolutely.
Right. The boorish guy. The boorish guy doesn't try to hide the fact that he's checking out other women while in her presence. He flirts with the waitress, and he goes as far as to brag about his past conquests.
Ooh, okay, he's done. She's getting a cab. She's going home.
What does this sound like?
Yeah,
What does this sound like?
Rude.
Oh, gosh, you're cute, but you should have seen the one I went out with last week. She was awesome.
That's just rude.
Yeah. You're cute in a cutesy kind of way, but I was out with one last week. She was hot cute. You're cute, but she was hot.
So this is the method you use, huh, Larry?
Yeah, this is me, 61 years
done
old.
this before.
It's exactly what I'd still do. Number 3 is the arrogant guy. He's got a huge ego. He's condescending. He's rude, not necessarily to her, but to anyone he perceives as beneath him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the I'm above it all guy. Yeah, I'm better than you.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I am 42 years old, but I've done things that only somebody who was 180 could do. He's done everything.
Pay attention to all these things because I want to ask you something at the end.
Okay.
Number 2, the predictable guy. Women don't like the predictable guy because they know exactly how he'll react to everything. He follows formulas, never wants to do anything different. For example, he'll never surprise a woman by spontaneously taking her on a flight. Oh!
I don't know any guys that could afford to do that.
No.
I'm not in that kind of a circle.
So you go to a Ferris wheel and say, let's pretend we're on a flight.
There you go. Have you ever done that, though, Galen? I mean, you're pretty spontaneous.
When you're married, it becomes very difficult to do something like that. I mean, it just is, because your finances are so intertwined, and it's hard. I don't know. I don't think I've done anything like that where you just grab her and hey, we're gonna go fly somewhere.
And the number one guy that women avoid is the needy guy.
Oh.
He's overly emotional, shares all of his feelings with her right away. The needy guy also doubts himself and needs constant reassurance of his relationship and often changes his story to fit what he thinks you want to hear.
Exactly.
Yeah, but isn't that the guy that the women think they can fix?
Yes. Yep, that's the guy.
So before the break, Galen said something about money.
Uh-huh.
I think money trumps all of this because
all of it.
Because Trump.
But for the cheap part, it's hard to if you're cheap, you don't. That's different.
A lot of this describes the guy we're calling Donald Trump.
Yes.
A lot of this fits him.
Yeah, but we only see his.
I'm just saying what.
We don't see his private persona.
Maybe we do.
I will tell you this: he raised all of his children seem extremely normal.
Yes, they do.
Right? I mean, for considering the fishbowl that they grew up in, they seem incredibly normal.
Yeah. We talked to one of his sons.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did, and we had him on for an interview.
Yeah, and we said, "Is your father there?" And he said, "Yeah, he's right here."
Yeah.
And I said, "Can you put him on?" He said, "No, he's not going to come on."
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't want to come on.
Remember that?
I do
and
remember.
His name was Donald too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Junior?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
All right. Galen, where is the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today is at the Lowe's on East Silver Spring Boulevard, State Road 40 right there. We'll be there today.
Excellent. Easy place to get to, too.
And I got a little bit of a cold going on, so I got an excuse.
No, you can't.
No blood for me for a little while.
No,
we'll get over it.
There you go.
Thank you, Galen, for everything you do, and be careful out there.
Sounds great. Hey, thank you guys for everything.
All right.
Bye, all.
Bye.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen McHugh. Amtrak says expect some delays as normal service resumes this morning around Philadelphia. The feds are investigating Sunday's derailment that killed 2 construction workers on the tracks. A reverse flow of migrants leaving Greece and headed back to Turkey. Hundreds are being returned following a deal worked out by the EU.
Human rights groups who are saying that the legality of this is open to question, certainly the morality, but the EU says this is a strong statement what they're doing to try and prevent people from taking that sea crossing.
Michelle Clifford of Sky News in Lesbos, Greece. The plan calls for 1 refugee to be resettled in Europe for every 2 sent back. Sunday night was a good one for country star Chris Stapleton.
The 51st Academy of Country Music Awards showed singer-songwriter Chris Stapleton is still continuing his winning streak. He led the way, taking home 6 trophies, including Male Artist and Album of the Year for Traveler.
Fox's Ashley Dvorkin. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Wildfires burn millions of acres each year. And each year, wildland firefighters like Fire Chief James Hall battle to contain them. But they can't do it alone.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. It can ignite and destroy your home, your community, or more. That single ember can be just as dangerous as the wildfire itself. But you can do something firefighters can't. You can act now to prepare your home and your community for wildfire. You can reduce the risk. Do your part. Go to fireadapted.org.
Get Fire Adapted. Learn what you can do now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
Hello, Ocala. RL here to tell you we love you. For 43 years, you have patronized Silver Springs Dairy Queen and other Dairy Queens in Marion County. You've been a blessing to my family and our employees. So come on down to Dairy Queen and try our new line of tasty baked sandwiches, snacks, and dessert treats. They're scrumptious. Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Tick-tock. The days fly by, and we find tax season is upon us once again. Not to worry, though. With a reputable CPA firm on your side, you can rest assured that all of your needs will be handled in a professional and thorough manner. Robson, Scribner, and Stewart is just that firm. They're there for their clients year-round, not just during tax season, to handle your needs and answer any questions you may encounter. At Robson, Scribner, and Stewart, there is no client too small or too large. Their expertise ranges from the single individual to the largest of corporations. Get your return prepared by a professional who will use their years of experience to ensure that your tax return's outcome will leave you in the best possible position. Call them today at 694-4184. Robson, Scribner, and Stewart. They're there for you today. Again, that number is 694-4184. Time is of the essence, so don't delay. 694-4184.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my
too.
seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care on The Source.
Putting the local back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
If you want to avoid getting ripped off and put more money in your pocket, then join me, Clark Howard, every weeknight at 6, right here on WOCA, The Source.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.